My brother and his wife moved in after losing their home, but they weren't happy with the small spare room. They demanded I move my son to a smaller room or even give up my own bedroom for them. When I refused, they called me selfish. When my brother's wife lost her job, they ended up losing the house they were renting. My brother asked if they could stay with me, and after discussing it with my boyfriend, we agreed. However, I made it clear to my brother that they couldn't bring any of their furniture because we simply didn't have the space. Our spare room already had a bed and dressers, so they needed to find storage for their belongings. He wasn't thrilled but accepted the condition. As they began moving in their clothes and other essentials, they started grumbling about how small the room was. I chose to ignore their complaints, understanding their frustration as they were transitioning from a larger house to a smaller space. I apologized and assured them that we were offering the best we could. One day, while my son was napping in his room, he started crying. I went to check on him, which triggered my brother's anger. He noticed my son's room was slightly larger than the spare room they were using. He demanded to know why they were given the smaller room and suggested moving my son to the spare room. I firmly told him that I wasn't about to relocate my son and all his belongings when the spare room was adequate for them, provided they didn't try to squeeze all their furniture into it. Both my brother and his wife were furious.